there is that I'm going to be recording today's class, and the class will be available so you can re-listen the class after we are done. Okay, so you can re-listen after we are done. All right. So for those of us that have been missing today's that have been missing the previous classes, you are welcome. For those of us that are just joining us, you're welcome. And like I said, today is going to be a very interesting day. So without further ado, we're going to be moving to the tasks for the day. Like I spoke to us in the first class, we spoke about how we can, get jobs, monetize it, the difference between UI and UX. Okay, the difference between UI and UX. We also spoke about how we can order job occupation. You don't necessarily need to be a developer, you can be a manager. Manage somebody that is doing this particular thing. Okay, so we also spoke about job opportunity in this particular phase of work, and then also we also spoke about softwares softwares we use in doing UI and UX. Then we also spoke about the difference between a designer and a developer. Okay, then we also spoke about most things. We talked about a lot of things. Okay. So if you just join in, do well to send me a personal DM. I'm going to send you the notes. You go through, and if you have any question, you can always ask me any question. All right. So yesterday we spoke about sketches. Yesterday we spoke about sketches. Okay, how we can sketch, importance of sketching, things to do before sketching, things to do after sketching, how we can be ready, and all that. So this is just a preamble of all we'll be talking through. I'm just going through them so that when I want to start today's topic, we are not going to be confused. Okay. Yesterday we spoke about concepts, and we spoke about concepts. Concepts is the app that I'm using to do this right now. Concept is the app that I'm using to do this right now, right? So that you guys can see concept. So it has a free version and it has a paid for version. Okay. Now this concept, the reason I'm giving this to you is because so that you can be able to use it to sketch. Like I told you yesterday, before you design anything, you go ahead and sketch. And I gave you an assignment. Kudos to those that did it, kudos to those that did not. So the assignment is very simple. This is just a sketch of a photography website. You can see the logo will be here, you know, about us, home, about us, blog, more, and then you can see the sliders will come here like this. This is the landing page of a photography website. The photographer will be here like this. Then some write-ups will be here. These are these are sliders. These are sliders. Then you can go ahead and say um Edwin photography as a write up here, then one column here, one column here, one column here. So this is just the assignment I gave to you yesterday. I'm just kind of doing it again so that you guys can understand that sketching is not that difficult. Now the thing about sketching is that you don't need to get any tool. If you can install the concept on your phone, like now, right now I'm using my phone on my concept. If you can't install the concept on your phone, you can also use a pen and paper. Okay, it doesn't need to be fine, doesn't need to be fancy. You just need to get the job. You just need to get the job done. Right? You need to get the job done as soon as possible. So those of us that did not understand the concept and those of us that were able to download the app yesterday, you can go ahead and just play with it. It's not difficult. Just play with the tools, play around, and you're good to go. You're good to go. So for those of us that don't know the app we're talking about, if you go to your Play Store, you go to your Play Store, you can just type concepts. So this is the app we're talking about. This is the app we're talking about. So you can go ahead and install it, and you can draw with me as we go. Now mind you, you don't need to be a professional um artist for you to be able to use this. All you need, what we're doing in a UI and the UX field is that we're just being authentic. You know, somebody might have a question in mind and say, I can just go to Google and pick a design. And yesterday, I also made reference to the fact that I was giving you reasons why you can't just go to Google, Pinterest, and all those websites I give to you and just pick a design, because you have to be creative. If you want to make money, you have to give value. That's to give value. You want to earn in dollars, you have to give value for what you are doing. Okay, so don't just say you are your design. Your job is to be doing plagiarism on the internet. You are not going to get an authentic job on the internet. So I'm going to continue for where I stopped yesterday. Like I told you, sketching has two process. Number one is what you can remind me on the comment section. I need somebody to remind me on the comment section. We have two process of sketching. I told us yesterday, just two process of sketching. Who can tell me yesterday? Who can tell me yesterday? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Somebody, 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 somebody. We have 15 here, and at least 60% of us here have idea generation, and then the next one is, let's go idea generation and add details. That is good. So the first thing we do in sketching is idea generation, right? You generate your ideas. You start from somewhere. You just have to start from somewhere. All right. Now the next step is you add the details. Okay. So I also told you guys that the sketching processes are: number one, be prepared. Get your tools at hand. Your writing materials, your book, your pen, your tablets, your iPads, your Windows, your paint, your concepts, anything you need to get going, your designing tools. Get your tools at hand. Ready, you start, you go. Always draw your frame for yourself. That is number two, the sketching process. And number three is to keep going. When you're done, share what you've done. Share it on the WhatsApp group. Make friends with other designers. Make friends with developers. They're not going to kill you. They're not going to snub you. Understand them and make friends with them. Share your job. Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. What is that one that Mark Zuckerberg just do to replace TikTok? Share it everywhere. All the Share your jobs so that people will know that you are learning. Let people grow with you. Like I made mention yesterday, I said Olosho no dey hide the work. Then why you that is learning a valuable skill, you go dey hide your work. Alright? So let us learn how to share our job, and let us learn how to be creative. Another thing I talk about is refinement. I also spoke about annotations. Always annotate your work. What do I mean by annotation? If this is a car like this is Lexus 350, you can just describe it and say Lexus 350. If you come back tomorrow, you see this your sketch, you will not know the exact car that is this, but if you see this your annotation, you will know this is Lexus 350 that you are trying to sketch. Okay, so that is what annotate means. Always use number. Why drawing? Yesterday I showed you guys what we did yesterday. We were always using numbers to sketch our job, because we were doing a e-commerce website. So this was number one, this is number two, this is number three. If the customer couldn't pay, what will happen? The payment goes through, the delivering order, and so on and so forth. Okay, always number your job. Always number your job. All right, so that is that for that. And the last one we spoke about is use arrows and gestures. Okay, users and gestures. So now we're going to be talking about something unusual. Talking about something unusual. It's not really about it's not really about UI and UX, but it's something very, very important. Today's topic, one of the topic we'll be talking about today is inspiration. Ha! Somebody was saying, why are we talking about inspiration? Why are we talking about inspiration? The thing is that in everything you want to do in life, in every part you take in life, you need to get inspired. You need inspiration. Inspiration will bet discipline. Discipline will bet consistency. Hmm? Consistency will bet a very professional UI and UX developer. If something doesn't inspire you, you can't discipline yourself in that thing. And if you are not disciplined, you won't get consistency. And if you don't get consistency, you will not be a professional UI and UX designer. An hour a day, 2 hours a day, you go. So that's good. Let's go. Some of you will ask me, how do I stay inspired? How do I stay inspired? I'm starting a whole lot of things. Most of us here we are up to 40, some of us here are 50. Like me, I'm 60 years old. How do you get inspired? No, they look me like small pikin. I don't old. Oh. I'm 60 years old. But there are things that I use to get inspired. How do I get inspired? One of the things is that you need to understand that creativity is like a muscle. Creativity is like a muscle. Okay? Most of the time when we go to the gym, we exercise our muscle. Nobody goes to the gym looking for six pack and get the six pack in 1 week or 3 days. It has to be consistent every day, 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, 2 years. Nobody goes to the gym and gets the six packs that it is looking for in 1 week. Eh? This is me now. I'm going to the gym like this now, and my stomach is like this. I cannot remove this stomach in 1 week. I have to be consistent. So creativity is like a muscle. You need to constantly stimulate your creativity. You need to constantly stimulate your creativity. How do I stimulate my creativity as a UI and a UX developer? It's very simple. Go to social media, follow people that are already doing these stuff. And another way you can also do that is by using those sites I give to you, and I'm going to put them on the comment section. Okay, I'm going to put it on the comment section now. I gave us three sites. I said number one is that we should all use goodui.org. You are going to see good designs there. You see amazing designs there. You go there, you don't steal somebody's job. Get inspired and do your job. Go to awards.com, get inspired and do your job. Okay? Go to you get behance.net. Go to this website and do your job. If you go there, you're going to see amazing designs. That is how you stay focused on the job. That is how you exercise your muscle. So another thing again is that you need to keep sketching. You need to keep sketching. You are sitting on you're traveling, you are the boss. You just need to keep sketching. Okay, fine. This is a website or this is the mobile app. Once the user log in like this, he sees the welcome screen. This is the design. From here it moves over to the registration page. Name, password, email, forget password. Okay, once you register, if you log in, you will see his money here. He's going to see his money here. You see the person has 10K dollars. You know, you see his money here. Other things will be here like this. Just keep sketching. This is how you exercise your muscle. If you're walking on the street, You've seen a beautiful church flyer. There's no need for you to um criticize it. Look at it. If it's beautiful, steal from it. Steal from it, you know. If it's beautiful, steal from it. If it's not beautiful, try to correct it. Memorize the colors in your head. Look at the color combination. If you want to design a website or mobile app, you have to be careful about colors. Colors is one of the things that you do. How do you get color? Most of the time, you and your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, you will sew Ankara. Look at the color combination in that Ankara. Look at the color combination in that Ankara and get inspired from there, you know, and get inspired from there. Okay, so that is how it is. Number one is to understand that creativity is like a muscle. Number two, study others' collection of screenshots. Study other collections. Number three is surround yourself with great design. Surround yourself with great design. You can get frame in your house. All those people that sell frame on the road, hang the frame on your walls. You know, surround yourself with great designs. Then number five is design for yourself. It could be anything. It could be painting, it could be drawing on the floor, it could be anything. Just try to design for yourself. Just try to design for yourself. Okay? It could be anything, you know, that you're doing. It can be with a book and a piece of paper. Try to design for yourself. Then number six, I know most of us does not like it, but we have to do it. Travel. Turn to your neighbor and say travel. Travel, explore the world, learn from different culture. You have the Yoruba culture, Igbo culture, Calabar culture. Look at the way these people wear their dresses. From there, you can draw inspiration. The colors of their clothes. You travel, you see things, you open your eyes to different possibilities when you travel. And number seven, just take a walk. Me, I have a dog, and most times when I'm walking and I don't get solutions, I just call Miles and we take a walk. We walk down the street, which is lich, you know, I walk down with my music playing on. I just stroll down the street. And when I come back, I get inspired. I might get inspired from the people I see along the road. Some of you just like staying inside house. Yes, some of you are single. You don't have boyfriend. You don't have girlfriend. You don't go to church. Nothing you they do. You just sit down for inside house. Say life no dey work for you. Take a walk. Take a walk, get inspired, meet people, talk along the way, look at the way people are dressed. Look make you comot eye. For the guys, don't go and be looking at women that have big bum bum. Look, comot eye. Focus on why you were walking. You were walking to get inspired. You were not walking to go and see somebody's bum bum or other assets from ladies. Walk around, look at the cars that you see, and get inspired. And the last one, which is very, very important, avoid burnout. Avoid burnout. This is very, very important. This is super important. Some of you, when you want to start working here, you will work till all the 360,000 bones in your body are broken. When it comes to UI and UX design, that is not how you work. I spoke about timing yesterday. I said always time yourself. It might be 1 hour, it might be 2 hours, 3 hours. Understand your strength. If you are tired, rest. If you are tired, rest. You are not in competition with anybody. The only competitor you have is yourself. If you are tired, you rest. Avoid burnout, because when you get burnout, anyway, all of us are adults here. I'm not supposed to be teaching us what will happen when you get burnout. Okay? So that is that for that. Now, before I continue to the next topic of the day, which is dribble, I want us to ask questions. If you have questions, please ask. So I'm going to be leaving the next 2 minutes for any of us that have questions. Your network is bad, don't worry. I am recording the class and I'm going to be making sure all of us get your recording at the end of the class. Okay? So please, before I continue, if you have questions, please ask. all the things that I just mentioned, whether it's relating or it's not relating. But if you know his question is surrounding our teachings, ask. Okay, if I can get 5 people typing on go on the comment section, I have no choice than to continue. All right, please, if you know that you guys are following what I'm saying, just 5 people telling me go on the comment section, and I am going to continue. That is two. That is two. I need it to be five so that I know some people are not sleeping here. Three, four, and five. Okay, these are enough. Now, I want us to talk about a very important um I want us to talk about a very important topic in UI and UX design, and that topic is dribble. I know most of you must have heard the word dribble. Most of you must have heard the word dribble. So today we're going to be talking about dribble. Now, for us to understand dribble very well, I'm going to be showing you how this works. Okay, I'm going to be showing you how this works, and we will see. Just hold on, hang on a bit. Okay, okay. All right, now this is dribble. This is dribble. Dribble, I will advise every one of us to go to dribble.com right now, register, verify your emails and everything, and be back. Okay, while you're doing that, you can listen to me or you can do that later. Dribble is a place that you can get inspired, and apart from getting inspired, what do you guys see here? Find jobs, or you can hire a designer, or you can post a job. Now, this is the aspect of the fact that I told you while we are learning, I'm going to be talking about how you can get jobs on this particular tech skill. Okay, you can get jobs here, you can apply for jobs, you can seek jobs and all that. You can check out their animation, and Dribble, it's a very amazing site. It has an app. You can download the app and get inspired. You can download the app and get inspired. Okay, so for example, now let's say I want to build okay, like we do usually, I want somebody to go to the comment section and tell me one website you want us to just do right now. Just tell me a website you want us to do right now on the comment section. Somebody should tell me, so we will use that one to practicalize what we're doing right now. Come on guys, somebody, you guys, men are not dummy now, men are not dummy. On the comment section, tell us the kind of website you want us to design right now, and let's get starting on the process. Okay, somebody say jewelry store website. Now, for us to design a jewelry store website, someone say bank. No, let's work with jewelry store website. Jewelry store website came first. Okay, for us to do that, now, first of all, the first thing I want to do is I want to sketch. Okay, so I'll come to dribble, and I know the first thing I see when I enter the website is the landing page. So if you can see what I do now, I can simply type on the jewelry search page. I say on the dribble search input, I'll say jewelry website landing page. Are you seeing it? You can see a tons of them are here. There are plenty, and I'm going to go with this one. Okay, if you look at this very well, if you look at this very well, you'll find out that you see the design is eloquent. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll take some sketches from here. Then when I'm done, I'm going to show you guys back back on how it is. Okay, so if you are having your pen and piece of paper, you can go ahead and sketch alongside. Okay, so I don't know which one should I share now. Should I share my sketching screen, or I should share my screen showing the dribble? Which one do you want us to share? Please let me know in the comment section. Which one do you want me to share? Should I share the one I'm sketching, or I should share the one that um okay, I should share the dribble. I should share the dribble. So I'm going to be okay, I should share my sketching. I should share my sketching. Okay, I'm going to be sharing my sketching since all of us are seeing the design. So I'm going to just allow us to look at the design one more time. Look at the design very well. Take your time, look at it very well. This is the name of the person. This is the name of the person that did this job, Jelly for Odama. Alright. Okay. Are you seeing the job? It's a very beautiful job. So we are going to be drawing inspiration from this right here. Are you together with me? Great. So right now I'm going to be sharing my sketching one more time so that we can be able to see what we are doing. Okay, good. Now now let's go with the sketching. Now first of all, you see that the first thing that is there was the landing page. I'm going to try as much as possible to hold on guys, I'm coming. Hold on guys, I'm coming. I'm trying to okay. Alright. Okay. So we're good to go now. Now if you can, you can just put your phone on landscape because I'll be sketching on landscape, okay? Um so the first thing that we're going to be doing about a jewelry website that we have here is we have the landing page, okay? We're gonna sketch it out and then we'll draw inspiration from that person. We see landing page like this, and then we have an image of a pretty lady was down here. I told you guys you put your phone on landscape so that you can understand what I'm doing. And then you have a write up here and you have the logo here. Then you can say, okay, let's put some navigations here mm, on top of the images. And then if you move down a little bit, let me clean this one so that we can know what we're doing. If you move down a little bit, you can then now say, okay, the next thing we have under our landing page, let me just write it there. This is our landing page. Is some set of four pictures, or let's say three pictures containing some jewelries. Okay, are you seeing it now? So we'll keep going, and then again we can now say the next thing that we're doing is we're moving over to a background that is here. I will just say this one has a slider like this: one, two, three, and a four. The slider is showing some beautiful women that are having a beautiful necklace on. Then we can now come down here. Let me wipe this off real quick. Let me wipe this off real quick. So we can come down here and we can say we have our footer. Our logo will be here. Then some quick navigations will be here. And then we can now come down and we can now say, let me clean this real quick. So we can now come down and we can now say this is a complete website. Let's call this one a laptop, so I can keep it straight. So this is a simple sketch of a jewelry website. Like I told you, sketching, it doesn't need to be beautiful. It doesn't need to be beautiful for you to be able to know exactly what you are doing. Okay, let me turn it the other way around so that you can see. So for those of us that are screen are great. So it doesn't need to be beautiful for us to see it. It's just a sketch. Okay, this is just a sketch, and we call that other part a laptop. Okay, so before I continue, please, I want to open the floor for those of us that have questions. Do we have any questions? Okay, so before I continue, since there is no question, I want I want us to rate the class from a 1 to 10. How far we are understanding? I want to see the numbers in the comment section. If you know you understand very well, give it a 10. If you know you're not getting anything we're talking about, give it a 1, and just like that. So I want us to rate the class in the next 1 minute. Yes, but that is how it look on a laptop. This is the sketch on how it will look on a laptop. The way it will look on a laptop is different from how it will look on mobile. Okay, the way it will look on a laptop is different from the way it will look on the mobile. So when we are now full-fledged designing on a UI and a UX, we will now get a laptop design, a mobile design, which is a desktop design, a mobile design, and different sizes, different sizes design and all that. If you join the other class, that is where CSS comes in. That is where CSS comes in. You style for mobile device and desktop and all that. I hope I've answered the question. So let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going, guys. Give it a rating so that we can proceed. Give it a rating so that we can proceed. Okay, go ahead and give it a rating so that we can proceed. Okay, 10. I need two more people to rate. Two more people to rate. We are much on this place. Two more people to rate so that I can continue. Two more people to rate so that I can continue. All right, without further ado, we keep going and we keep going. Now, for us to understand what Dribble is a place to study your peers. Keep updated in the tech space. How do you know when there are new trends? How do you know when there are updates? One of the places you go to is Dribble. All right, Dribble is a place that you can always get updates from in the tech space. All right, you can always get feedback. Though this is one place you can always upload your sketches from time to time. If you don't want people to see it in places like Facebook, Instagram, you can use your dribble. For me, I have a dribble account and I am uploading most of my stuffs there. Okay, so you can just browse on instead of viewing status on social media. Instead of watching, you some of you spend 5, 6, 10 hours, you watch brain jota, iron breaker. Some of you just spend time doing a lot of things out there. You can take 2, 3, 5, 7, 10 minutes on social media, and then the rest time you keep building yourself. Instead of social media, spend time on dribble. Replace Instagram with dribble so that you can be seeing new designs. You get acquainted. Remember I told you, remember I told you that when you are learning this UI and UX, you don't most of the times you don't necessarily become a designer. Most of the times you can necessarily become a manager. So which means you can actually manage somebody that has learned UI and UX design. Well, that means that you cannot manage a job you don't understand. You cannot manage a job that you don't understand. It's as simple as that. A man that does not know football cannot manage a footballer. Georges Mendes, the manager of Cristiano Ronaldo, that is his manager, that is managing his which club he plays for and all that. He knows about football. You can't carry a Dangote or Elumelu to go and manage a football player. They will feel woefully. So one of the things you need to understand is that as you're learning this thing, if you know that you are not very good in all this tech space, you can. This is product design. You can actually become a product manager. You manage the people that do these things because some people that do these things they are introverts. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to go out there. You will become the intermediary and adding your percentage in whatever job that they do. This happen a lot in the um architectural industry. There are a lot of people that can draw 5, 10, 20 story building, but they don't know how to present it to a company. So they get somebody that can present it to a company and they partner. So I draw, you present. Do you understand me, guys? So that is that for that. So the more you spend times on places like Dribble, Pinterest, you get inspired, you get motivated. I remember, don't always mimic, just get inspired from them. So the second, before I continue, I think I saw some questions here. Let me answer the question. So do you mean you need different sketches for different devices? Or do you need different sketch for different device? Or you just start the sketch for every device? No, you need different sketch for different device. Yes, and that is how it works. So when you give it to the programmer will be able to design for mobile and design for application. Okay. The next question says, do you mean to post your sketches or your design? Post everything. Post everything, my dear. Get registered on this because, like I told you in the last class, when somebody goes into your, like now, like the way this Jubo is, you can apply for jobs. If I'm applying for a job there, the person wants to go through my profile. When he goes through my profile, he will see my growth. He will see when I was sketching, he will see everything step by step, thereby leading to trust, because we need to understand that all these platforms, there are still scam out there. How do you make your investors trust you? Do you understand my point? So always upload everything that you're doing right now. So you need to make sure that once they see those sketches, there will be trust, okay, on your profile, that okay, you started from sketching and then you move over to this at a particular stage. Your sketches were like this, and now your sketches are like this, because you understand that as you sketch, as you go on, your sketches will get better. And the last question says, can we use dribble on our phones too? Yes, you can use dribble on your phone. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to share my screen again on dribble so that I can show you some other things that you can use dribble to do. Okay, so you can also use dribble to get the components of particular design. You can use dribble to get the component of particular design. What do I mean? For example, now I'm going back to my dribble, and for example, I want to work on a gaming website. I cannot say mobile mobile footer of a gaming website. Okay, so if you see now, um I don't know why this is not loading. I think it's network. Or let me just say mobile footer. Let me remove of a gaming website. And let's just say mobile footer. Okay, guys. Now let's see what we're going to get. I was supposed to get things. Probably this is my network. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. Mobile footer components. My network was misbehaving before. My apologies. Okay, okay. All right. So you can come around here and you can see something like this. Hmm? You see, this is a full-fledged design. You see the footer over here. See the footer over here. See the footer over here. All right. This is your home icon, setting icon, and all that. You can just come here. You seen this stuff. You seen designs and all that. Okay. So these are interesting things. It's an interesting design and all that you can get from. Yeah, you can even say tech, fine tech app design. Get creative, explore, finish your mind. You can see different design here. um you see different design here. um these are fine text design of mobile app like opay, pampay, gray, and etc and etc. All right. So now guys, I have a question for you guys. And is either you um type it on the comment section or you answer me. These design that are here on dribble, are they done with Figma or they are done with coding? These design that are on dribble, are they done with Figma or they are done with coding like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, React, and all that? Okay, okay, comments are flying on Figma. All right, all right, all right. You guys are very smart. I can't see your screen. Yeah, you can see. Try, 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 try. So this design. Okay, good. Now I want to ask you a question. As a UI and a UX developer, when you are done and you've finished your sketches, and after your sketches, you've done something like this on your Figma, what is the next step to do? What is the next step to do? Please tell me in the comment section, guys. Let's go, let's go. If I am a UI and UX designer and I give something of this nature to what's on the screen right now, what is the next step do I take? I told us on the previous classes, okay? The next step is for us to the next step for us to yes, the next step is for the developer to design the front end. That is the next step. Yes, you present the web to the app developer on the project. Perfecto. You guys are doing great. Which means to say when we start designing now, we're not gonna get issues. Okay, so that is that for that. Now the next software we're talking about is Pinterest. The next software we're talking about is Pinterest. The next software, all of us know Pinterest, right? I'm not going to be talking too much about Pinterest because it is popular. So we just need to understand that Pinterest is also a place that you can get inspired from, a place that you can exercise your brain. I personally, for myself, I get a lot of design from Pinterest. Okay, I get a lot of design from Pinterest, and I also make sure that I also know what I am doing. Okay, so I get designs from there. I don't steal from there. I go there, get one or two things, and then I am good to go. So the next thing you also need to understand now is that um, you can also get another link I'm going to tell you now is Behance. I also pasted it on the chat section and I pinned it. Behance, BEHANCE.net. Okay, I don't know if you guys know it, but it's also one other place you can get designs from. So like Figma, like Dribble, you can go to Behance and you can get designs from there. Another one on Behance, you should also know that company posts hard jobs there, just like Dribble. Companies used to post job there. So this is an app that you should always keep in your phone because job opportunity comes there most times. And also there are a lot of creativity on Behance.